Lean with it, rock with it, step with it, on my leg. You see, I brought entertainment tonight, guys, as you can tell.
How is everyone?
Good evening, good evening. Hello. How's everybody doing?
Did you have a happy Sunday?
Awesome. Hello. Nushi, Betty, Dana, Eva. Hello, hello, hello. Sweden in the house. Hungary in the house. Hello, Sylvia, Erica, Corinne. Who else? Lydia in the house. Nolo, good to see you. Mona. Imola. Imola, do you need to do translation, by the way? Let me know if you need to do translation. Otherwise, I will assume everybody speaks English.
All right, that is what we wanted.
Hey, it's only me yet, but yes, please give translation to Imola's account. Thank you.
All right, doing that now.
Amazing.
Tonight, you'll speak Russian, Imola. All right, let me fix that and let's rock and roll. Janet, good to see you. Sandy, see you soon. My South African Zimbabwe family. I cannot wait to see you. It's literally what? Hang on. Yeah, almost 2 months to go before I see you guys. All right, first time in South Africa, by the way. I'm so excited about that. And for the rest of you guys, anybody else that you know in South Africa, we're going to have a major event there beginning of October. Now, some people say they cannot hear me. Can everybody hear me? Give me a thumbs up. Yes, yes. Bomba. All right, let's rock and roll. So, Viago, which means let's go. Very appropriate. Now, I want to speak about a couple of different things tonight, but, a few people have reached out to me and they said, what's the new story? How do we change the presentation? How do we do the new presentation? Now, firstly, if you haven't already seen that, if you're not on the Bronson Above group, I've already put the updated presentation inside Dropbox. So you can go through, you can download the updated presentation. There is an updated push play for the US. Now, bearing in mind, 90% of the video for the US, guys, applies to us in Europe and Africa as well. 90% of it. The only 10% that does not apply is we don't have health insurance, not yet. But what I tell people is when they see that, I say, hey, look, that doesn't apply to us yet. But it's a good insight to the future of how at our company, we keep adding value, okay? So we may not have it yet, but who knows when we're gonna have it. At some point, we're gonna have it as well. Our company always keeps adding value. It keeps evolving. It keeps growing. At the same time, they have their pre-launch pack for Viago. We're going to get the pre-launch pack. If you were on the All Agents call the other day, 1st of August, we'll get the pre-launch pack. Until then, you guys know we got the Freedom Pack. That is a limited time promotion, only until the end of the month, where someone joins and they get 2 getaways straight away. 7-night stay, dine stay unlimited, right? $100 product credit, $50 includes first month of Club Secret, crazy, crazy value. And if they don't want to use the 2 getaways, they can take one of the getaways and turn it into escape reward points. So you can book an escape, right? We got a very cool escape. I believe it's closing in the next few days in Dubai. There's an amazing escape happening in November that Gabor has put together, and I know the Hungarians are going to go and take over Mexico. Now, the Hungarian team is going on this. That doesn't mean it's only Hungarians. If you want to go join them, there'll be close to 100 people going on this trip. You can do that. You know, reach out to Gabor, get the information. I don't remember off the top of my head. I know Chongi or Emola will probably put it in the chat or something like that. But I believe it's something like $600 a person for 6 nights, all inclusive, with a special party and transfers to and from the airport, and staying at a beautiful, beautiful, the Fives Resort, which actually, I think what I want to do, Gabor, yes, hang on. You can unmute Gabor.
Yeah, thank you.
Share if I've missed anything.
Okay, hi, good evening, guys. No, it's actually it's an 8-day trip, so it's 7 nights, 8 days, and it's
Even better.
It's $800 per person, all inclusive,
Right.
including airport transfer, and it's gonna be activity like a whole day program. Excursion is included also, and also every room is gonna get a hydro massage, and then they're going to do a foam party for us as well. So it's gonna be really off the hook. Escape will be. So guys, we have still few more rooms available. If anybody wants to join, it's gonna be one of the best escapes you guys ever been to. So it's especially the value for the money what we're getting is gonna be really, really special. So it's like 4 or 5 rooms left, I believe. That's all we have. And if you guys want to come, let me know as soon as you can. Thank you.
Once it's gone, it's gone, right?
Absolutely.
Gabo, honestly, well done for doing this. I know the energy is going through the roof. I know a lot of people are recruiting people to go on this escape, which is an awesome recruiting tool, okay? To use the reward escapes, because especially now, once we launch the pre-launch Viago pack, guys, when we actually launch it, then it's going to be also, you're going to be able to get reward escape points with each pack. So people can go use it straight away. Now, once it's gone, the Mexico trip, Karina. Okay. Now, we've also got some special promotions right now on the skincare and also on the nutrition. I'm going to pass it to Melanie in order to go through what these promotions are. And when she puts it back to me, I want to share a couple of things to you in terms of how to capitalize the last few days of the month, because we've got the double squared bonus that is finishing literally in 3 days. Okay, and I want to show you how you can capitalize on it. 1 second, I'm going to pass it over to Melanie.
Hi, how is everyone? Oh, hello, here I am. Ta-da! Cool. So we do have some sales on at the moment. Am I all right to share screen a little bit?
Yeah.
Amazing. No, but I can get it ready. So let's head on to our website. Okay, Francine will assist me as she. Yeah, right. I don't need her help. She just wanted to help. Could have done it all by myself, babe.
Really?
Actually,
Are you sure?
100% sure. I'm not even sure why you're here right now.
I think it's called teamwork.
But that is absolutely fine. Cool. So you will see, let's just make sure that we are in Europe, which we are not. So let's just change that up here to NFR. There we go. It didn't actually do it, babe. Came all this way to help, and then I've got to do it. It's all good. Yeah, right, here we go. So we are going to head to shop now, just to have a look at like what deals we have on. So I particularly want to focus today on the gold core line. So I was just having a look at how incredible this is before we really got into it. So first of all, each one of these products actually retails at about $399 euros. So you can see that they are half price. Now, what is so special about the gold core collection? So first of all, it's like putting liquid gold on your skin. So it is like everlasting youth, which I think is really, really special. It keeps you young, which is really, really nice as well. So I wanted to just see the product details here. Hopefully they'll come up. It's got all sorts of things in it, like pearl, vitamin E. So it's really smooth. It goes onto the skin, gives you an everlasting glow, works with fine lines and wrinkles. So really incredible, and leaves you feeling like really, really soothing as well. So it goes without saying that everybody needs an eye serum. Like one of the first things I learned in my 20s when working for a big shot skincare company was if you don't take care of your eyes in your 20s, it's going to show up in your 40s. Like you'll manage through your 30s, but in your 40s, it will be really evident that you didn't take care of yourself. So everybody wants to have a little eye serum. I think that's really great. So we offer that now in the core range. If you've got really dry skin, so sometimes with the eyes, you'll feel like a tightness on your eyes if you have dry skin. That's why you want to use an eye cream, because that's what makes the eyes feel really good when you smile. It doesn't feel tight around there. Oh my God, how good is the face serum, which has the hyaluronic acid in it. It's got powdered pearl in it, gold, vitamin E. It's just circular and gives you that everlasting youth foundation as well. And then the moisturizer cream. So I don't know whether you guys notice, but my skin really changes in the summer. So I usually have an oily complexion, but in the summer, my skin dries out. So yesterday, I was in a fashion show, and my usual skincare prep before an event, I would do a mud mask. Like I would put a mud mask on to get rid of any oil. But yesterday I was like, oh, my skin is actually really dry. Let me just exfoliate and let me use a moisturizer. So if you notice your skin is changing, you want to go ahead, and especially if it's like super dry, this is a great moisturizer for dry skin. So couple of other things that we have on. Oh my God, buy 3, get 1. So how badly do you need Booster? Booster is my everything. Like, wow. Digestex. Also, I never dare to get on a plane without Booster, Digestex, and greens. Like those are my 3 saviors. I know a lot of people, for them, it's recovery, but for me, my 3 when I travel is Booster, Digestex, and greens. And so the Booster, I like to take it when, not even when I've been that wild, you know, like last night, went out, lovely night after the fashion show, just had a couple of drinks, nothing crazy, 1 martini, 1 Prosecco, but I did have some carbs. Carbs are not my friend. So I had a little Booster when I came to bed, but then as soon as I woke up in the morning, I was like, oh, did I make a mistake? Hammered the greens, feeling better, ready to work out within the hour. Greens are incredible because they further the alkalization of the body after you've had that night and woken up. And then Digestex. Oh my goodness. I'm out of Digestex right now. I need to order that. I feel like Digestex is a product that makes Italy possible. Like the land of pizza and pasta, you want to try and get there without Digestex, good luck. But if you have Digestex, you're going to be able to break up that gluten and digest it really well. I know we've all got different kinds of bodies. Mine is a type of body where, you know, if I just look seriously bloated, actually, if I just eat all that stuff. But with Digestex, I'm feeling better. So you can enjoy a little bit more. That doesn't take away the fact that you should be working out though, by the way. Okay, cool. And then let's just have a look. So we've got a couple of, you guys have seen our new branding, absolutely gorgeous. Couple of skincare products. Buy this. You guys need this. SPF 50 Soft Feel Sun Cream. I used that twice today. I went for a beach swim. Absolutely beautiful. What? Oh, a little mini deep cleansing facial wash. That's great to travel with, by the way. So that's really nice for your summer holidays. My God, I want to shop. So good. So good. Yeah. And so now let me just come to the chat and see if we do have any questions. I've just seen our great products. I am 56. Does that mean I'm on the dead side then? No, of course not. Who is that? Hans, you are incredible at 56, not even halfway through your life. We're here for longevity. What can I recommend? Take the nutrition, use the gold line to look as young as you are all the time. You're going to feel so vibrant. So looking forward to chatting with you guys all at the next event. Were there any questions on the products that you guys had about the gold core, about how to use any of them? Buy one, get one. Thank you so much for that, Anna and Raymond. I am just looking at where exactly you see the buy one, get one. On all of them. Gee, okay, let's put something in the cart. Clearly I've missed something. My God, isn't it just such a wonderful day to shop? All right, let's get some sun cream. Everybody needs sun cream. So let's see. So you're telling me when I add this to the cart, there's going to be 2 of them. Only for agents. Oh, okay, because I'm not logged in. Okay, great. Thanks, guys, for the update on that. That makes a lot of sense. Fantastic. Okay, so I'm going to stop sharing that. Thanks for the info there, whoever that was that gave it to me. Raymond and Anna. So, guys, are we ready to do a little bit of shopping? Who needs what right now? You guys are really quiet tonight. Anyway, so shall I hand back to Efrosina? You're coming back on. Something special to say? Okay, guys, who's coming to Italy, by the way? Who is ready? Yay, I'm ready as well. Who do I not see raising a hand but looking into the camera? Okay, don't take your hand off the steering wheel. You should probably hold on to that real tight. Amazing. Can't wait to see you guys all there. It's going to be amazing. Kisses. Let's head to Italy. Speak to you soon.
All right, guys, awesome stuff. So I want to go back to what I was saying at the beginning in terms of our new branding, our new name. And there's been a few people that have reached out and they said to me, okay, so what does it mean? How does the pitch change? And here's one thing that I say to people. If anything, the only thing that's really changed for now is the name. That's it. What do we do at Secret? We help people to upgrade their lifestyle. What do we do at Club Viago? We help people to upgrade their lifestyle by looking good, feeling good, and experiencing the world, right? So, I want to basically help you to put this into your mind, because sometimes when there's a change, there's always a couple of types of people. There's the people that go, oh my God, something's changed. It's fresh. It's exciting, right? And these are the people that value uncertainty, that value variety. People that value variety, and I'm one of those people. If I feel like I'm doing the same thing over and over and over and over again, it doesn't matter if I'm doing the best thing in the world, I get bored. That's me, okay? But people that value certainty, whenever there's a change, they take a little bit longer to adapt. So first we gotta understand, right, why, like which category we're falling into, so we learn to be a little bit more adaptable. The best thing that we can basically, I compare it to, and it's there's a really cool video going around on YouTube by someone I believe that most of you, if not all of you, know, called Bruce Lee. Who's heard of Bruce Lee? Like probably one of the greatest martial artists in the world. If you see videos of this guy, and if you want some inspiration, there's a documentary / series on Netflix. I don't know if it's still on now, but I know I watched it in 2020 when we were locked down, on Bruce Lee's life. And I'm telling you, this guy was a miracle. What he was able to accomplish. Like, there was a point that Bruce Lee had a guy that was his opponent, that the two went head to head. They were meant to be two of the best fighters. and this other fighter challenged Bruce Lee. Bruce Lee won in a very fair fight. Unfortunately, in life, there are some people that don't like to lose, and they're willing to do unethical things if they lose so they can win. In our company, in our culture, in our organization, we win with integrity. We never compromise our integrity. Always remember that. Anyway, his opponent, when he realized he got defeated by Bruce Lee, there was a point where Bruce Lee turned around and put his back to the opponent. And they were in some type of construction site. So what this guy did is that there was a huge log, like a tree log, hanging from the roof. And he did a very strong kick. And that piece of log went straight into the back of Bruce Lee and broke his spine in multiple places. Bruce Lee almost died from this. He was in hospital and he was paralyzed. And he was never meant to walk. His spine was broken. But Bruce Lee is a true testament to when you train the mind to do the impossible, your body will do the impossible. Not only did he survive and push back, he managed to rebuild his body, rebuild his spine, and go fighting and keep winning. The doctors were baffled. But one thing that Bruce Lee always says is that he puts it down to the power of the mind. He goes, I always see myself as being like water, he said. Water is the most adaptable thing in the world. You can freeze it, you can steam it, it can go through the most narrow little holes. But water, though, when you apply pressure on water, it can actually, dig through walls, right? If you keep putting water over and over and over again on the side of a mountain, it's enough to push down the side of the mountain. So water is also very powerful, but it's also very gentle. And he essentially describes himself, and he gives that piece of advice that he said that we need to learn to be more like water so we can be more adaptable to situations. Guys, can we all say, right, in the last 10, 15 years, the world keeps changing all the time, right? The world keeps changing. Who remembers the sat-navs that we used to get to put in our cars? Do you remember the sat-nav, right? Tom-toms or whatever you used to call them. Some of you guys who are a little bit younger, you're like, what the heck is a tom-tom? What is a sat-nav? Some of you are a little bit older, you're like, yeah, I remember that. I remember almost 20 years ago, one of my first clients when I was working in radio PR was TomTom. Now, who still uses a sat-nav? Nobody. Why? Because we have Google Maps, we got Waze, and we got sat-navs inbuilt within our phone. What does that tell you? These are companies that used to do hundreds of millions of dollars on a yearly basis. But when the world kept changing, they didn't adapt with the times, so they became extinct. I was at my dad's place the other day. We put on a DVD. Yes, my dad still has DVDs. I know it sounds crazy. Yes, we do have Apple TV and watch things on Netflix and Amazon Prime as well. But he has a DVD collection and he's kept about 30 DVDs. He threw out all the VHS cassettes. We put on the DVD and the quality just didn't feel right, okay? But Blockbuster is a great example of a company that did not adapt with the times. And I don't know if you know these, but the founder of Netflix had approached Blockbuster and gave them an idea to Blockbuster to do what Netflix wanted to do. Blockbuster laughed at him and practically kicked him out of the office. And we all know what happens next. Blockbuster is out of business. I know some of you are probably thinking, what the heck is Blockbuster? Okay. So I'm saying this to you guys because our company sees these things, Hence the reason that we're also evolving and we're adapting. And the best way that I describe what's happening with Secret right now, launching, going into pre-launch of Viago, it's the same thing that when Amazon started to change from being an online bookseller to adding more products to the marketplace. Guys, we were in the US in Minnesota a few weeks ago. You go onto Amazon and you do your food shopping. You go onto Amazon, you get your health insurance. There's literally nothing that apart from buying cars, maybe, you can buy pretty much everything on Amazon in the US. Amazon kept on evolving and evolving and evolving. And now Amazon has become this giant marketplace where pretty much anything you want is under that umbrella. Guess what? That is the business model we're also going to be following at Club Viago. We're not stopping here. We have amazing nutrition. We're going to keep expanding that. We've got amazing skincare, but we're going to keep adding things to the marketplace until it gets to the point where we can cast such a big net that it appeals to pretty much everybody, right? If someone said to me when we came across The Secret in 2020 that we would only be selling skincare, I know many of you guys know this, I would not have joined Secret. I wouldn't have. I was not a skincare person. You guys know this. Some of you guys that have been around long enough probably remember at the beginning, I never used to talk about the skincare. Melanie was doing the talking about the skincare. Okay? I was not that person. I was the travel person. Do you see what I mean? I have people in my team that don't want to talk about the skincare or the travel. They want to talk about the nutrition. They want to talk about helping people get healthier, right? And I got a bunch of people in our organization, you guys know these, that want to just talk about travel. Guess what? We're changing our pitch. We're all going to talk about lifestyle that encompasses everything. One pitch, one roadmap, one strategy. The biggest way to create momentum in any organization is to be singing the same song, singing to the same rhythm, okay? And we haven't been able to do that because everybody's been focusing on different areas. But now we can. And the way that I start my presentations, you guys might have seen this, is I tell people very, very simply, is I'm gonna show you one of the most valuable lifestyle memberships in the world. In fact, I believe it's the most valuable membership in the world. And by the end of this presentation, you're going to realize why every single household in the world can benefit from this membership. That's how we start the presentation. It's a presentation for every family, young, old, with kids, without kids, whether you're young and single, whether you're older, you want to mingle, whatever it is, we have the membership that can cater for everybody. That's how you start the presentation, right? And then you talk about all the benefits of the presentation. So we will start launching presentations soon. In the meantime, you've got the updated presentation in Dropbox. If you haven't got access to that, feel free to send me a private message. I'm happy to share this with you. Remember, it's an ongoing progress. We're in pre-launch right now. So as a strategy, here's some of the tips that I would give you as we're going into this pre-launch. Reach out to anybody that used to be part of our community before. Tell them what we're getting ready to do. Tell them that come September, October, when we go into launch mode, we're going to have new tools, new back office. The booking engine is already getting upgraded, by the way, guys, and it's getting launched very, very soon, okay? It's literally going to be an upgraded version of our company branded as Viago. Everything you know, upgraded. It's that simple. All the systems and tools upgraded, making it easier for you to build the business, making it simplified when you do your presentations, because I'll tell you what, less is more. Sometimes we're so busy trying to tell everybody all the information. By the end of the presentation, what do some people tell you? It's a lot of information, isn't it? Let me think about it and come back to you. Do you know what it means when someone says to you, it's a lot of information? I'm confused. And confused mind is a paralyzed mind. A confused mind does not take decisions. A mind with clarity is easier to make decisions. Start the presentation talking about the membership, then you share all the benefits of the membership, and you close off with getting them started on the membership and the pack. It is that simple. Less packs, less options, easier for people to make a decision. Okay, next Sunday, I will actually do the training on how to present. And I'm going to go through the presentation with you guys as well. And I'm going to share with you guys what I share at each part of the presentation. Would that be helpful? Yep. Bomba. So we've literally got a couple of days left until the end of the month. So reach out to people that used to be part of the family. Give them the option in terms of coming back into the community. And how I would actually approach it, I'll just say, hey, look, we're about to do a major launch. Our launch will start with Milan in Italy. If you've ever been open to come back into our community, travel with us, build memories with us, and upgrade your lifestyle, just lock your position and come to Milan with us. Literally, that's how I would approach it. If you're open to hearing but not ready to join yet, just jump on one of our Zooms so you can see all the updates. Okay? So this is how I would approach it with people that used to be part of the community. At the same time, of course, it's focusing on new blood. Why? Because new blood is always the lifeblood of the organization. There's nothing more exciting than being surrounded with fresh energy, guys. Fresh energy gives us life. Okay? So we literally got 3 days left. Go through your back office. I think Jesse showed you guys at a couple of webinars ago how you can literally go into your back office under My Business and see everybody in your organization that's an auto ship. See whose payment hasn't gone through and help them to make sure they stay active so they don't lose their getaway. That's very, very important. See how many more people you need to get to the next square bonus. See who people, like the people in your organization that might be like 3-3 and you can help them get to 5-5. And if it's the first time they're doing 5-5, to get that double bonus. So instead of $50 to get $100. See who's close to 10-10, right? Give them a call. There's some people that, believe it or not, right? They don't even know where their business is at. There's some people that don't even log into their back office, or they log in and they don't know where to pay attention to, right? So be that guiding mentor where you're literally, I'm not talking about hand-holding too much, because if you want to develop leaders, you treat them like leaders. If you want to develop followers, you just hold them by the hand a lot. A good mentor knows when to hold people by the hand, but when to let go as well. Okay? Sometimes it's a fine line. If you don't let go of their hand, you're not going to let them fall and learn how to get back up and keep moving forward, right? So we can't keep doing it for them, but at the beginning, at least their first 30, 60, 90 days, it's important to basically lead people and kind of like hold them by the hand for the first 30 days. Then 60 days, let go of the hand, but you're working beside them. And 90 days, watch that they're duplicating, right? It's a 30, 60, 90 plan. I'm going to talk about that more in detail in the next couple of webinars. So next week, we'll be covering more how to basically do the presentation the right way to maximize results. Second thing is double squared bonus, Freedom Pack. The promotion ends end of July. So as the double squared bonus finishes, so will the Freedom Pack as well. 1st of August, we're going live with the new pre-launch Viago, which is a great way to get it. A lot of new people get started with that as well. Any questions, you guys know we're always here to support you. Anything you need, feel free to privately message us. Have an amazing week. Have a powerful end of the month, guys, and see you on our team call next week.